it for a minute. Oh, it's Hal Kelly. So Stuart Edmonds first, Jake Sheridan second.
This review of the National Irish Championship is brought to you by B4MX.com, the classified ads website for everything off-road.
Hello and welcome back for part 2 of the 2019 Dublin City Supercross coverage from here right in the middle of Dublin City at the Dublin City Motocross Club circuit just off the Alfie Bourne Road. In this part we're going to catch up with the heat final races of the day for grade C, B and A and see who actually gets to take home the trophy in each of the classes here from this one. It's been a really super event, plenty of racing, plenty of action, keeping it going all day long. On a bit of a break here now, getting some track preparation done, preparing for the superpole final as well. So we'll have a look and see what the day brought for us in the second part of our coverage here from the 2019 Dublin City Supercross Championship. Alright, you might recognise the man behind me here, and he's giving me a lift today, and it's Keith Richardson from CCMRacing. So Keith, you're looking after all the mechanicking in CCM and do a lot of the suspension work and stuff as well.
Trying to anyways.
But we're on our way into the Dublin City Supercross here this morning, and Keith was good enough to give me a lift in. But Keith, coming into this event, I saw on Instagram that you had a picture of different mapping settings on your Kawasaki. So what kind of changes did you make to the bike, because it's a short circuit and kind of hard accelerating out of corners and things that way?
To be honest, I didn't make too many changes because the get system has preset maps. So you can actually just go in and it already comes on the get system, and you can just select whatever map you want to use, or if you did want a custom one, you have the option to do that.
Okay, so I saw on it there, it said the name of the map was Supercross. So is that something from Get already, or is that something that you had tuned into it?
Nah, I was just going around messing.
Alright, fair enough. So is this your first time doing the Supercross event? No, I don't think so. You've done it a couple of times before, am I right?
I've done it every time. It's actually my favourite event. It's good fun, it's a good atmosphere. It's great to watch, even when, like, just the way they run it, like, it's just, there's quick people in every race, so even when you're not riding, missed the garage. Even when you're not riding and you're watching a race, there's always quick guys in the race, so it's pretty interesting.
And what do you expect out yourself then for today? You have a 2020 KX450 that you've only brought out to Gormiston for the 100 miler, so you going to try and look after the bike, or are you going to give it to it?
I'm expecting to look probe and go slow.
Alright, fair enough, Keith.
Have some fun.
Alright, brilliant. Well, alright, thanks for giving me a lift in anyway, Keith, and sure we'll get catched up on the track when we get in there, and we'll maybe do a bit of walk around as well. Talk to you then.
Happy days, yeah.
Following on from all the morning's heat races for the qualifying into the finals of the afternoon, there was some track maintenance done on the break, which set the track up for perfect condition for the superpole event, which took place for the top 10 fastest riders on the day. Each of them were invited to come onto the track to put in their fastest lap, and you can see the results in the top left of the screen, where we build up to a winner and the fastest man on the track on the day.
Number 26, he's at the first half on the end. Can he go past this end of Hal Kelly? This looks like it's going to be a half lap. Here he comes on the 53, hands it up. The fastest lap over. And 52. And 44.1. Here comes on the 55. Into the bottom corner. Up the inside. Goes back to the inside. And it is going to come right off number 6. One ball left to have it for the other man. In the inside, he goes up to the that was the one it is fastest yet to come in the second or so. The time he has to be far over the that is going to go lifting top up also for Justin slide back number 6. Here it comes. One of the other remaining
So I'm catching up here with a really fast Ulster man. It's the number 377 at Glenn Mccormick. Glenn, you went out there and won that first heat of the day. How's the Supercross going for you?
It's mega. It's fair play to the guys. I think there's been a lot of rain here. The tracks are really good. It's really technical, so it's good, and it'll be good here. It'll be good racing. So
how do you find the track itself? Is it hard to get around? Do you find the takeoffs a bit difficult?
not too bad. I sort of enjoy this sort of stuff, more technical. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it. Like, it is tough, but it's really good.
All right. Well, you look like you're really happy on the Husqvarna out there. Will it be a Husqvarna again next year? Any ideas what's happening?
Not too sure as of yet. We're still don't know. I still really don't know what I'm riding yet. So if I can make up my mind, I want to go big bike or re-bike. I think then
big bike was good for you in Desert Heart, then.
Yeah, definitely, definitely was. But we still have that love for 250. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, the best of luck today and with the next year, Glenn. Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you very much.
In the C final, the number 4, Keith Rogers, had a very lucky escape over that tabletop, saving an endo to bring home the win in the C final, just ahead of Jerry Donohan on his Suzuki and Josh Keogh on that number 313 TM. The B final then was off with a bang, and it was Sanders Catkins who came out with the whole shot earlier on with a surprise lead as he made his way around the opening lap on the circuit. He was quickly overtaken, however, by the number 170 of Daniel Jastrzębinski, who came a little bit short on this one here, and with the bounce managed to keep in the lead position. He'd come under pressure, however, quickly from the Jake Hall, who'd set his sights on remaining up front and try and take that win. Daniel, however, was soon caught by Gary Marmion, Aaron Gray and Leon Rogers as he'd be shuffled back to 5th position before the end of the race. In the end then, it was Jake Hall who took a convincing win and earned his right to take part in the A final. And he finished just ahead of Aaron Gray on that FC250 Husqvarna and Leon Rogers, as Gary Marmion was left in the bank due to a broken chain. We're catching up here then with our MX2 National Irish Champion, 122 with Jake Sheridan. Jake, you're taking on the Supercross here today. How was the track for your first race that you won?
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a couple of lines in the track and it's kind of drying out now, so yeah, it's going to be good racing today.
Yeah, absolutely. And how has your off-season been then? Has everything going the way you liked? Did you take a bit of time off the bike? Or
yeah, I took a bit of time off, took about a month off the bike. I only started really riding the bike yesterday, so yeah, it's from now until race season, yeah, it's going to be flat out. So.
Yeah, and anything you can tell us about your plans for next year then? Do you have any idea what you might be at or what way to look?
Yeah, I'm going to compete in the Max's Grid tomorrow across the number 2. I'd say 4 or 5 GPs in MX2, so yeah, we'll see how we go.
Yeah, brilliant to see an Irish rider in the MXGP paddock again, Jake. So thanks very much for chatting with us here this morning. Cheers. Looks like you're on fire on the bike here today, so maybe take the win at the end of the day as well.
Hopefully we can get that win.
Alright, perfect. Thanks to you. Alright, we're getting geared up for the final race of the day here at the 2019 Dublin City Supercross. It's the A final. We've just watched the season of the Bs and there's plenty of action in that, so God only knows what this is going to hold for us. We're going to try to do a full commentary on the whole race long and see if we can keep up with the action and everything that happens. We're really looking forward to this one now. So let's catch up with the start of the A final right here, right now. We're getting geared up here for the A final now, and the riders have just lined themselves up at the gate, and it was an absolutely fantastic heat there earlier on in the day where Stuart Edmonds, James Mackrel and I think it was Jake Sheridan or Glenn Mccormick were all battling each other all the way through. It was brilliant to watch, and we had it up live on Facebook. But line it up here now. We've got Glenn Mccormick with the most inside pick of the whole lot, should we say. Jake Sheridan in beside him, James Mackrel in beside him then, and then the number 162 machine is Stuart Edmonds picking for a gate pick that's on the other side of the dog box here, so it'll be interesting to see if he can get out front and get to jump on the rest of those riders. But looking forward to this action now in the A final of the Dublin City Supercross. So this mixture of 2 and 4 stroke machines are sparked into life here for the final race of the day in Dublin, and it's interesting to see in the pre-race interviews there Glenn Mccormick on a 450 machine and Jake Sheridan, who has to be an absolute whole shot hero all season long. We see what he can do on his 250 off the inside there. and if he can bring it home in this one. Of course, Glenn McCormick there, he had the fastest lap in the superpole as well, so I'm sure he'll want to get out front and just check out. But definitely going to be an action-packed race here as the green flag has been dropped. The 15-second board is up. We'll wait for it to turn to 5. It's turned to 5, the revs are up, heads are down, gate is down, and who's it going to be? It looks like Edmonds from the outside has done it. Stuart Edmonds getting the whole shot here, absolutely unbelievable for the Dubliner. So it's Edmonds, Sheridan, James Mackrel, Glenn McCormick, so the 4 lads we wanted to see out front here earlier on. Hal Kelly and Dylan Coffey in behind then as well, as they reach out towards the far end of the circuit here up along the bay in Dublin, and it's Edmonds trying to push hard, Mackrel right beside him. They're coming very close there with Jake Sheridan over the jump. Whoa. Very lucky not to touch, but these lads going hell for leather here now as Stuart Edmonds takes out front as Jake Sheridan, James Mackrel, Glenn McCormick follow on in behind. Absolutely action-packed stuff here in the Dublin City Supercross. Very tight race, and as Stuart Edmonds looks to get his name on that plaque for the first time here in the Dublin City Supercross. They come down here beside my ear, and it's terrifying and exciting all at the same time. But Edmonds here now checking out these top 4. They don't. Oh, James Mackrel in the ditch. James Mackrel landed on the absolute fence in there. I don't know how he got away with it, but he's still upright anyway. No doubt that'll raise the heart rate a bit, but very lucky to get away with it. So James Mackrel must be absolutely on the rev limiter there in terms of his heart. At the start of this, as Glenn McCormick pushes back by him again. He had a close one with Jake Sheridan over that Monster Energy jump, and he's put it into the fencing now just the previous lap before, but Stuart Edmonds not going to put the head down as the daughter Dubliner Jake Sheridan sitting in second here now, and these lads going at it absolutely hell for leather here. Set left, right. James Mackrel, see what line he picks this time around. Yeah, goes to the other side of the circle. I don't blame him. He nearly got collected in that fencing there as the pack begins to spread its way out a little bit now. And that lovely luminous Husqvarna machine is Stuart Edmonds sailing there across the bay, where it looks like he's got his one hand on that trophy so far as Jake Sheridan in behind him. Lets the bike sit out wide as he gets on the power out of the corner, but it looks like third position is where the action is going to be, as James Mackrel runs it up around the outside of Glenn McCormick here now. We'll see what these two boys at, these two Ulster men. Oh, right on each other as McCormick goes to the inside and Mackrel goes to the outside, and they chase each other one after the other here again. Oh, very tight stuff here, and they just see Sheridan and Edmonds just up ahead of him. So I'll kind of settle down here a little bit now. Spread out to the top 4, so it's Edmonds, Sheridan, Mackrel, McCormick, and then Mackrel. And it looks like McCormick is beginning to tail his way up onto the back of the 1-2-2 of Jake Sheridan here now. He wants to take that second position from him. Of course, Jake Sheridan, the MX2 National Irish Champion, and then McCormick, the Ulster MX2 Champion, and they're all right on top of each other here now again. 1, 2, 3, 4, they tear down the back straight here. Oh, very close action in this A final here for the Dublin City Supercross. You can't take your eyes off it for a minute. Oh, it's Hal Kelly. Has plenty on the rev limiter there, but manages to save at this tabletop here where I am. Claiming a few lads today as they all stepped out to the front door. But yeah, the top 4 all grouped together here nice and tight again. It's really tight action. Not a hair's breadth between them. And it's all action here now again as Jake Sheridan is pulling right up onto the back wheel of Stuart Edmonds. He was nearly touching the rear of the bike as they went through that corner there down the far end of the Monster Energy banners, and they come at us here again. So it's Stuart Edmonds first, Jake Sheridan second. The red flag is out here for the last race, so I think it'll have gone full distance and Stuart Edmonds will take it, but Glenn McCormick having a horrible off there, and we hope he'll be okay. But it looks like it's going to be Stuart Edmonds ahead of Jake Sheridan, and James Mackrel are going to take it here in this final. But best wishes to Glenn McCormick. Now that was a nasty one, and we hope he'll be alright. Alright, so we're catching up here with our 2019 Dublin Supercross champion, the number 1620 today is Stuart Edmonds. Stuart, well done in that final one. You came from right around the outside to take it.
Yeah, look, I had a bit of bad luck. A couple of problems with both bikes today, and insane bike, so I had a DNF, so I was pretty much last onto the gate, and I just said to myself, I need to get this start if I want to get anyway a good result. So yeah, I got a good start, got in, just kind of took the time, first 2-3 laps, and then I think it was about lap 4 or 5, the arms started going, I started kind of making mistakes and stuff, because I haven't been out on the bike in a long while, and just had to relax and just take it easy. And unfortunately there was 2 big crashes and they had the red flag, so it would have been nice to kind of finish out the race, but I think there was only a few laps left anyway, so it was good to get the win, and yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, we had the whole lot on camera there, and you look comfortable enough out front, but you didn't have it all your own way. How are the track conditions playing into it? Do you have to kind of play it a little bit safe to go fast?
Yeah, I enjoy when the track gets rough, but I'm a little bit rusty, I'm not going to lie. I definitely feel a bit rusty on the bike, so I just had to take my time, not make any stupid mistakes, and try really just be precise in the corners and stuff, and make sure I'm hitting all the marks that I want to hit in the corners, and doing the jumps right, because as the track is very tricky and it can catch you out very easy, so I knew if I just kind of make good decent laps in, not completely utterly fast laps, and keep them consistent, that I would be able to stay in front of the boys.
Yeah, brilliant. Well done, Stuart. Well, you've done it here now. It's your first appearance, so you're 1 for 1 at Dublin Supercross as the champion. Well done on this 2019 event.
Thank you very much. I just want to say a big thank you to the club for inviting me down, and also Mooney's and AutoBuy and CCMRacing for organising everything for me, and all my sponsors at Pico Husqvarna for this year. And yeah, everyone's been really good to me, and I'm just grateful to have all them sponsors behind me, and especially the guys here at the club.
Absolutely brilliant. Thanks very much for your time, Stuart. So that's it for our coverage of the 2019 Dublin Supercross here today. Hopefully you've enjoyed our coverage of the 2019 Dublin City Supercross here today, and as always, if you've been enjoying our content and you'd like to show us some support, then please do so by placing an ad on the B4MX.com website, giving us a like and share on Facebook, and if you're watching on YouTube, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell as well if you want to be alerted as to when we put up new content. But until next year, have a good one, and we'll probably see you in the new